Commanders Field holds a little more than 80,000, and they have come out in droves here in Landover, Maryland. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And got his man, complete. And all the way down to the 5. A huge play there for Washington. 61 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. J.K. Dobbins. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. This defense for the Commanders, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Rolling to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks. to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
2nd and 6. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there, with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point good by Hopkins, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Daniels looking to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Taking it about the 16. He can't get him down. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
This will be caught. Judy. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another 1st down.
And he'll just get rid of it. You look at this defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit.
As Sanders has it poked through. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. And now they'll shift things around. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. The 71 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Here's Daniels. That one into the hands of Beckham downfield. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Now Daniels. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. To throw is Daniels. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Dobbins not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Throwing now is Daniels. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin from 6 yards away. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Browns drive about to get started. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And from the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Here's a give up the middle.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
4 yards the pickup, first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's
44-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. They'll run on first down. Sampson, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. The 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
106 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Yeah, the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, they've certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, but that last one.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Browns have moved out in front. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 21-14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Let's go now. Street. 19 tight. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
That's caught left side by Judy.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And now here's a carry heading left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. As Sanders has it poked free.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Operating from the gun, Daniels
winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there just before halftime. And even 50 yards.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all weekend.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And that is no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for them, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff, and the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
It'll buy some time right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
On second down, they'll run it here. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
125 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, if you like the guys who run the ball, you're enjoying watching this. But the other guys, especially the defense coordinator, trying to figure out an answer on how to slow down the running game, I think maybe starts to call more blitzes because you can call run blitzes in order to try and get more people to the point of attack.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels.
Looking for the crossing receiver. He's got it. It's Samuel.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. They'll look to throw now on first down. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
On the move to his left.
That's going to be caught by Judy.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
During the offseason, the Browns talked about becoming more explosive on offense, and they acquired Judy from Denver this offseason in hopes that he could be a major asset to their passing game. And here he is making his presence felt as he picks up a new set of downs for this offense.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards on the ground. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now they try the right side here. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
2nd and 4. Out to his left. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big game.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw. Daniels. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
Big yardage that time for Washington.
53 yards. Back to throw now on 1st down. It's caught. Beckham. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Here we go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
10 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Gay is on for the point after. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Deebo Samuel taking it in. And Washington has taken the lead.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
He'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
131 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Second down and 4.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down.
But, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now at Commanders Field.
It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th.
Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. Off the play fake. Sanders. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 57 yards.
And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Take go.
Looking to throw. Daniels taking a shot for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
18, pioneer. No.
Back to throw.
And he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Here's Tress Way. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Up the middle they go. Sampson takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly, the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Looking to throw. Sanders This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Here we go on 4th down.
Now he's free at the 35. He may go.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. 70 yards.
And the Browns strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Bronco. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel, 71 yards.
And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
2nd down and a yard.
Let's go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And now the rookie's free.
There he goes again.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. 59 yards.
And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Next to score, Browns 49, Commanders 42.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. This is 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And this one is incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up to the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, chop 60, chop 60. 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Mustang 19. Take go.
Back to throw. Daniels.
He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
As my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Now 2nd and 4.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here now, 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19 Lions. Hurt. 19 tight. 18 Pioneer.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Rig alert. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. Panther 11. Ready.
Daniels going to throw for it.
This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
79 Bro.
back to throw.
Finding Ertz again.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Here comes second down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. And now the decision is to go for two. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready?
Daniel's going to try and throw for it.
And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this will be recovered by the Browns hands team, and that should just about write a finish to this one. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
Now 2nd and 3. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
3rd down and 1.
Let's go.
Now a handoff as they run left side.
Now he's loose again.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is up to 8. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Go.
They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. He's throwing a good one, and it's caught.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Well, so much for the first down.
And they could have, would have, should have had a first down, but my English teacher's not going to be happy with this one. They didn't.
So the road a little tougher here. Now 1st and 20.
Warriors 17. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check smash. Check smash. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Get up.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.